Hey there and welcome to My Opinion On. So this week's episode is about the right timing for the first time, your first time sex. I will have to come up with a great title for this, but I have no idea what. So if you want to have your topic in this weekly series, just leave it in the comment section below. It should be something serious, something, important, whatever. So this is not very serious in that matter, but I thought it is a good topic. Someone suggested it in the comment section. I can't find the comment right now, but thank you for the topic. So yeah, we are talking about the right timing for the first time. As you might know, if you've watched, all of my videos or some of the videos, you know that I had sex very, very, very early for the first time. And, now in retrospective, I don't regret it, in a real way that you would regret something like, I don't know, killing your mother-in-law with an axe or something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, a very bad example, but whatever. So yeah, I don't really regret it in that way, but now that I'm older and I'm looking back, I really wish that I would, have taken more time for it. It's a very, very, very big step. It's not so much of a big step for a guy as it is for a girl, but basically it's a very big step. You just leave your childhood basically and you start into manhood or womanhood. Is there a word like womanhood? Sounds weird, but whatever. You just start your journal into becoming a mature adult person basically. Of course, you make so many mistakes at the first time, but whatever. I just think that you should know what you're doing. It's not about knowing what you're doing in the act, because that just kind of comes naturally. Comes naturally. That sounds so wrong, but whatever. If you are in the act, you will know what to do. I mean, what you're doing as what you're doing to your personality and to your emotions, because having sex just changes a lot about yourself, and it changes probably the way you are acting around the other gender or the gender you have sex with. I don't want to sound that I'm against homosexual experiences. If you are into homosexual sex, that sounds so weird, homosexual sex, whatever, but yeah, if you're into that, that's totally fine too, and your first time should be something special too, and that's just what I wanted to talk about. It should be something special. You shouldn't do it, I don't know, in the back of a car or just at some random place just because the other person wants it. That's just not how you want this to go down. Of course, I don't think it should be super romantic and you should stress it out like hell, prepare for it, I don't know, 20 weeks in advance and getting hundreds of candles and roses on the bed sheet. It doesn't have to be that cheesy. Of course, it's nice. I think as a guy, you should really make the girl comfortable. Of course, that's not so super important if it's not her first time, because, she will know what she's dealing with. There won't be that much pain involved. But if she's her first time too, it should be really special. Because as I said in the beginning, for a girl, this is a much more serious thing than it is for a guy. For guys, I think it's basically to get our rocks off, as hard as it sounds, but that's it. And guys really want more experience. I don't see a point in experience. A little bit experience with one girl is actually kind of good. If you know what gets one girl running, you can probably figure out what gets the other girls running. Of course, every girl is different, but in the end, if you find out what a girl likes, bam, that's it. And talking is very important in that matter. But yeah, that much experience isn't really needed. It's a basic human instinct to know what to do. So yeah, whatever. But for a girl, she loses her virginity and she is actually bleeding and it's painful. And I heard that for most girls, the first time isn't that great. So yeah, I just think for a guy, it's very important to be sensitive and to be nice, to be a gentleman and so on. And for a girl, I think, if she thinks she's ready, and that's the most important thing, you should think that you are ready. For a guy, I don't think that's a real problem. Guys feel ready when they are 10. I don't know, that's also a little bit of a stretch, but most guys feel ready the first time they have a boner. So for us, it's easy. And for a girl, they should really, really be sure about, because you share some kind of intimacy with the person that you have sex with. So it's a very intimate act, and you shouldn't share that with just a random stranger, basically, or just because you feel the need to do it. That's not the way to go on with this. You should do it if you are sure, if you actually have feelings, because, sex with someone you are emotionally connected to is 100 times better than sex with a random person. And I can say that from experience. So, yeah, just choose the right time and let yourself time. It's not that big of a deal. It's basically just sex. It's a biological act. It's not that important. Whatever. So what's your opinion on that matter? Leave it in the comment section below and rate the video if you enjoyed it. I know it was some kind of a weird commentary, but yeah, so is my opinion on whatever. And that was it for this commentary. I'm iLostLink, signing out.